All right. I find this interesting, Level. Tell me what's going on with this now.
Someone mentioned before, if you say the race, we're talking about the race during the national trials, and Daniel Williams deemed to have false start.
Right.
But then they came out and said the race was null and void.
Right.
So someone will say, well, if the race is null and void, she couldn't get false start because there was absolutely no race.
But they were holding a hard line.
Right. So they were saying that she could not have gone unless she won the Diamond League, which would have made her eligible by the IWF standards. And the J3 as well say, well, even then we'll have to look and see what was going on, which I couldn't understand. But now they've come out and they said she has been deemed eligible for selection. Of course, that comes up September, October. In a statement, they said international expert advise and a review of their selection policy. They felt that the fairest way to proceed is to make its selection decision based on the multiple criteria listed in its published policy, even though the specific scenario is not covered. Well, if you understand all of that, it really just means that she's eligible. I have not seen anywhere where they say she has made the team. They haven't named
but saying that she's eligible is a big deal. Because you're coming from a place where you say she can't.
She couldn't go unless she won the Diamond
And
League.
some people feel they're softening the stance so that they can then say, she will make the team, because many people were furious at the fact that she wouldn't have an opportunity. So I find this very interesting, and I'm very eager to hear what comes out of this, what the next steps are.
I am happy to see that the J3s would have been willing to at least say, well, make a look back at what went on. Whether the right thing will be done at the end of the day, I don't know.
Well, I guess, if you really did consult with international experts and get best practice advice, then that's a good thing.
That's what I'm
saying.
It
didn't remain closed and so
I'm happy that they were able to at least sit down and say, all right, I'm willing to listen and we're willing to see what can be done. What's the next one?
All right, so our Prime Minister is saying no child should be denied education due to fees. He says, this is the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, says no child should be denied access to an education due to obligatory prohibitive fees that schools are charging. Quote, I'm not saying that the parents must not contribute, but sometimes we miss the bigger picture, which is to make sure that no child, regardless of the income status of your household, is in any way deprived of an education. Whether it's ancillary or auxiliary or registration, whatever fee it is, I am putting the primary schools on notice that I'm seeking an increased number of requests for assistance to pay for registration packages. This is not something new. This is something that we've heard several times before. What you don't understand?
Because I kind of hear that education, you don't pay anything, don't? And then every now and again you still have to pay this and never pay that.
Yeah, that's why they say it's auxiliary fees, because it's not really fees to go to the school, it's fees to help the school to be able to allow you to go there free.
So that means it don't free, don't?
It's token fees, really, especially in the primary schools. It's very supposedly low fees, but then low is relative. Because if you're not making a lot of money, then a $5,000 could be tough for you. I'm not sure what the education.
Because every time I hear free, I does fee, say it does free. You don't pay nothing, you're going to the school and you don't pay nothing.
Well, free is rarely ever.
If you pay auxiliary fees and then you pay for another something and then you pay for another something, it's not free. I'm saying.
That's why a lot of schools call it a contribution. Because it's not mandatory.
But you made an excellent point. Even that contribution can be tough for some families.
Of course. Minimum wage is $6,500, $6,700.
That's a good point.
Something to that effect.
All right. Congrats to Sean Paul Francis Enriquez, who is set to receive the Order of Distinction, the rank of Commander, for contribution to the global popularity and promotion of reggae music. This comes up on October 21. Sean said this is a real accomplishment. Over the years, he's watched the ceremony and admired those who have been awarded. And to be recognized is an honor, he says. He says it was a surreal moment. Sean and wife,
Jody.
expecting another child. Congrats on that also. They have a 2-year-old son, Levi. And he says fatherhood's been amazing. He says, I see myself in my son and my wife's family as well, and his personality and just little things about him. So congrats.
Big up Sean, yeah man.
Yeah, man.
And all those people talking about Sean Paul, is he still relevant? Watching the talk and speech.
Oh man, a big thing, man.
He's a big artist
thing,
with
big
international status.
Yeah, man.
Respect, put some respect
Yeah,
on
man.
it.
Someone who was very
What I'm saying.
friendly with his father, who passed on. But great, Sean. Really fantastic stuff. Congrats. And congrats to all those who will be given national awards come October 21. And I suspect you will see it right here.